day 392 on this great waifu journey, and today's waifu is Siri. Siri is from Frieren Beyond the Journey's and anime I would highly recommend. And I know I stated that before because we have covered some other waifus from the series already, but I just have to say it again because it's just that great of an anime that has came out recently. Besides that, today's waifu is a minor character within the series, at least that is what Anime Planet states, but I consider her something more impactful within the series, especially since she knows the main character and has history with the main character, and not just the main character but her master as well. And she is also probably the most powerful waifu we've been introduced to so far within the anime, so she has great influence within the world that Frieren lives in. Besides that, I'll be moving on to the ranking, and she ranked pretty low at 11,492, and she's actually higher ranked in the dislike category than she is in the like category, and I'll get to that in a bit on why that is. She doesn't have a confirmed age though. I mean, there's speculations of like 5,000, 10,000, but there's nothing confirmed. All we know for sure is that she's older than Frieren, and she's just over 1,000 years old. So this waifu is definitely ancient. She has lived quite a long time, but because of that, she has a vast knowledge of all the spells that has ever existed within this world, and she's also called a living grimoire for that reason, and is also placed as the head of the Continental Magic Association, which is just a association that like ranks all the mages throughout the land. And her species is an elf, if you couldn't tell by her ears, but because of that, elves within this world are very emotionless and kind of cold because they don't really show emotion. And she is definitely cold. I mean, she just seems rude and just a waifu who doesn't really care about others like that, only really caring for people when they have ambition. If not, she's kind of disinterested in people. So she seems very cold when we're introduced to her within the series. She also dislikes having human apprentices. She has many apprentices, but humans are seen as very short in lifespan compared to her. I mean, like I said, she's probably lived over like 10,000 years old. So yeah, they only live like 100 and shit. So she doesn't see the worth of having a human apprentice anymore for that reason. So she kind of looks down on humans. And lastly, the main reason like people people dislike today's waifu is because she uses magic as a way of killing others, as a display of power, and overall like its purpose in her eyes is to be used in war, where in contrast Frieren thinks of it as a vast capacity of doing many things, not just for conflicts. But because of that, Siri is pretty much looked down upon because of that. And lastly, the trivia was talking about her being ranked 15 in a popularity contest that was first taken within the series. So yeah, she's way behind a lot of characters when it comes to likability. Moving on to the comments. Now, the comments today had mixed feelings. They were saying that she's the best character, the worst character, but as you can tell from her ranking, she's overall seen as disliked. The people that were saying that she is liked were pretty much talking about how wise and powerful she is, and the people who were disliking her were just talking about how she's just on a path of strength when, you know, there's definitely a better way of life than a way of war, like today's waifu kind of pursues. And that is pretty much it. That is all I have for Siri. And if I missed anything, please let me know. But we will come back with the results right now. Here are the results for day 392. And I gotta say, this video took way more takes than it needed. And my voice is kind of tired out by now, but I'm not gonna make it any more longer. Today's waifu got us a number of 7, and as you see from there, we did not get that number. So unfortunately, we couldn't add this great wise mage to the good waifu list. I actually forgot she was a fucking female. I totally forgot about that when I was thinking about which waifu to present today. But yeah, she was a female. I completely forgot about that. But day 393 tomorrow. I'll see you guys there, and peace out, and thank y'all for joining me on another wonderful day on this journey.